Hey y'all, today we're going to make a cake that I've never made before. It is called a pineapple juice cake, and we're going to try to find a lot more recipes like this because I feel like, you know, those are more old-fashioned and we can do more with those. So, and this one's real simple. It does have a glaze, and I'll show you how to do that after we pop this in the oven. Okay, go ahead and preheat your oven to 325 degrees, and go ahead and get a Bundt pan ready. So you need to oil it or cook and spray or flour, however you get them prepared to bake in the oven. Go ahead and do that. Set it aside, and let me get my cake mix. You will need a yellow or butter cake mix. I'm going to use a yellow. Okay. Go ahead and dump that in your mixing bowl. You're going to need 3/4 of a cup of oil. Okay. And 3/4 of a cup of pineapple juice. And 4 eggs. But my eggs that my chickens hatch out or lay, I'm sorry. The eggs that my chickens lay are quite large, so I'm only going to use 3. Alright, and I usually do this a real quick stir before I start using the mixer. Alright, let's use the mixer and get this combined. Okay, let me get this in my pan. That's all you needed was 4 ingredients for the cake itself. And then I have to go and get everything. And for the glaze, you're going to need 4 tablespoons of butter, 2 cups of powdered sugar, and 3/4 of a cup of pineapple juice again. But I'm going to only use about half because my family is not crazy about a moist cake like that, really soggy. So we're only going to do about half the glaze instead of all the glaze that it calls for, which is what I usually do for cakes like this. Alright, I've got to set this aside because my oven is not ready. Alright, so we're going to start the glaze. And you're going to need a small saucepan, and go ahead and set your burner on low. And like I said, I'm going to do half of what the recipe calls for because we don't like tons and tons of wet cake. So you can either do it with my measurements for half, or follow the recipe to the letter to get, you know, however much you need. Okay. So this is 1 cup of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of butter, and I have to do 1/4 cup of pineapple juice and 1/8 of a cup of pineapple juice, and that will split it for me. Okay, So I got this on low, and I'm just slowly whisking the juice and the sugar together. It smells like pineapple. And let the butter bring them both together to form a glaze. Now, this cake is a poke cake. I don't know, if you're familiar with that term, but what you'll do is you'll pop the Bundt cake out of the pan and you will poke holes in it. Now, you can do this in a 9x13 baking pan and poke holes in that. It's too thin to do something like that, but you could do it. It would work. It would, get you by if you don't have a Bundt pan. Bundt pan would be better because it's more dense and it's more tall, so it would soak up more of the glaze, if that makes sense. Okay, our butter is starting to melt. I'll turn the heat up just a little bit more. Okay, so the cake's out of the oven. You need to leave it in the pan, which by the time I try to take it out is probably gonna tear. So I'm taking, you can use anything that you can poke holes in there with. So I'm gonna flip this around. This is just a butter knife. Poke some bigger holes in it, then poke some smaller holes in it. All right, I'm gonna take my glaze and pour over it. We need warm glaze, warm cake. Okay. It's gonna soak in to that. Okay, let's see. All right, so now it needs to sit here for about 15-20 minutes, finish cooling, with the glaze sitting on it, and then we'll pop it out. See you back here in a few minutes. Okay, y'all. I popped it out of the pan. It actually stayed in one piece. I was, shocked. But seems like it did pretty well. It does match the picture on the website, so I guess we did what we were supposed to do. It's an old-fashioned type cake. And like I said, it's a poke cake, so you'll, poke holes in it and let the glaze go down in there and then pop it out of the pan. And you will not have, if you look at the edges here, you will not have it, it won't be swimming in glaze. That was the thing I was trying to avoid. That's why I halved it. So it's still wet like it would have been, but it's just not oozing off of it like some of the cakes we've done in the past that had glaze. All right, I'll see y'all on the next one.